People often ask me, how do I play Shatter Mesmer? And I always have the same answer for all their questions, which is I just smash my buttons and I win, as you can see in this clip. You can also try using different combos like the infamous Blink Shatter, which is shown in the video, and it consists in just Torch 4 and Blink Shatter. If you don't want to be a casual anymore, you can always try keeping your enemies close to your clones, so whenever you shatter them, they will get a full range of effect. If possible, always try making a triangle around you and your clones. That will help you to have a nice effect for your shatter. Also, if your health is low and you're fighting a thief like this, they always will get greedy and always go for the kill, but you can shatter them. Another thing to keep in mind is the vulnerability. This condition can be the difference between a successful shatter or a failed shatter. And you want to keep high stacks of vulnerability so you can land a little blow on your enemy. As you can see in this video, I stacked up to 25 vulnerability on my enemy and he died pretty quick. Vulnerability stacking and clone positioning are the two most important things to keep in mind when we play Shatter Mesmer. We can also might stack using superior sigil of battle and the trait Shatter Strength, which grants 1 might per illusion. As for utilities, I prefer to go more safe using Blink, Decoy and Arcane Thievery, since condition builds are really strong and this skill can get me out of sticky situations. You can also use Portal, which is perfectly fine. You can use it to give yourself more time to recharge all their cooldowns while porting away from your enemies. Mirror Images is a utility that gives you a lot more burst. 2 clones to shatter means more damage in less time. We can also use feedback and null fields, even mantra to cleanse conditions or interrupt. It really depends on what you're planning to do and your playstyle. Weapons are also a choice of your own. I have tried all the possible weapon sets and each one has its pros and cons. To mention the most common ones, Staff Greatsword, it's a really strong weapon set. It has the perfect balance between defense and offense. Staff Sword Torch and Greatsword Sword Torch. The first one works better in a 1vx scenario, while the last one works better in a 1v1 scenario. Sword Torch, Scepter Sword. This one is my favorite right now since defensive skills are also offensive skills and clone generation is really decent. Overall, a good dueling weapon set. Lastly, elite skills. Mesmers mostly use MOA or mass invisibility. I prefer to stealth and get away. And because a MOA player who is using a power build can really kill you just smashing his keyboard. I've seen this happen to a lot of Mesmers and it's quite majestic to watch. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the final stage of the battle for the golden balls between the blue team and the red team. Here we can see the blue team destroying this warrior. He went down and now the red team is getting ready to kill all the blue team that is in a clusterfuck right there. A lot of people from the blue team went down. Here we can see the Guardian is following the Mesmer, but he managed to juke the Guardian and now the Mesmer is barely surviving using those evades wisely. He managed to survive the attacks from the Ranger and now he's shattering the Ranger. The Ranger went down. What a fantastic shatter from this Mesmer. But inevitably he went down since the Guardian and the Warrior are following him. Now the whole red team is here. This is a clusterfuck, ladies and gentlemen. We can see a lot of people going down and a lot of people going up. The Warrior is certainly very, very mad since all his friends are dying. He's kicking all the people in the butt on his way, and he's smashing and throwing rocks. But that won't win the fight, ladies and gentlemen. We can see that he is finally defeated, and the blue team now is victorious. What a fantastic play from the blue team.
The enemy has taken point B.